Hello, Reddit. It's been a while since I've updated this room and YouTube, I guess. But I just wanted to give a quick rundown. It's been a while. Got some new posters. I'm starting a little sticker collection on the door. Got some of this fib artwork, these prints from Anime Weekend Atlanta, technically. We got same old wall scrolls. Still working on this shelf. Ooh, I should turn that on. There we go. I've ordered a keyboard that I have custom keycaps to make into a Rim and Ram keyboard. I kind of messed up, so it's been taking a while, but that should be ready eventually. Still have these FGO figures here. These will probably always be here. I just don't even, I can't imagine I'm doing anything else with them. Same old wall scrolls. I think I had that last time I made a video too. I don't know if I had this last time. So I got the 1/4 scale Arturia. I'm planning to eventually, once I can get to IKEA here, it's kind of not very motivating to go to IKEA when you can't get a Detolf on the way, but, get one of these lights, put it up there, give that Arturia a little bit more light, is the plan at least, or at least some sort of light. I think it does look a little dark there. It kind of looks nice with the blue, but it definitely needs something to spotlight it, I feel like. If it doesn't work out, we can just always remove it. We got some Demon Slayer stuff here. Do I buy the manga? Maybe. I don't know. I love Demon Slayer, but I don't know if I like Demon Slayer enough to buy the actual manga. But we'll see what happens. I definitely need to do something in way of kind of organizing this. At least this square right here. This one, just some leftover Fate stuff. You can see these little things. I got a local card shop. They're just My Hero Academia busts. Still have this. Still loving it, actually. Where I've put the full run behind Al and Ed there. Just more light novels. I started working on Konosuba a little bit more. Got a little bit further in ReZero and Jobless Reincarnation. This shelf has not changed at all. This shelf will probably be disappearing soon. I think I said this in every video I've made so far, but one of these days it just will go. The pop-up parades are hard enough to organize. I'm probably gonna have to make a big pop-up parade display here soon. I'm getting to the point where prize figures just aren't making the cut. So we'll see what happens with that. The Miku shelf, I feel like the Miku shelf will always be here. I really do want that one Miku with the guitar that's been on Tokyo Otaku mode. I just don't know if I can justify it. It is quite pricey. Well, it's not pricey, but it's only 180, and I have some credits. So I could bring it down to 150 easy for the free shipping. But I just don't know if I care enough about Miku anymore. The figure looks cool, but I'm trying to represent more of my tastes. But I do think that figure's sick. This League of Legends shelf, I'll probably end up moving. This is probably the last time you'll see it. If I can get a good amount of pre-orders in, some of this bottom stuff's gonna have to be turned into real stuff. Thresh will probably be moved downstairs. That will be an update coming later. We're starting to expand a little bit downstairs. I was trying not to bug my roommate with too much anime stuff, but he's kind of watched a little bit of anime now, and he doesn't seem to mind. I would really do hope he tells me if I'm putting too much down there, but at the end of the day, it is my house, I guess, so I don't know if he feels like he wants to say anything or not. That shelf, I need to fix the Xion. I did, with the purchase of another Nendoroid over there, finally get an extra base, so I should be able to fix that Xion Nendoroid down there. What I'll do with it, I have no idea. We'll probably... Yeah, I really still don't know what I'm going to do with it. That Xion figure is gorgeous, though. I love that. The Madoka shelf, that's finished. That's never getting changed. It might get demoted to the bottom at some point, because my tastes have just changed, and you know, things get moved around here all the time, but that shelf is definitely finished. I can't see myself, you know, unless I literally found like a good deal, like a steal of a deal on like a scale figure of like Devil Hammer or something. I couldn't imagine I would change this shelf. The Monogatari shelf, this is finished. This is also finished. I mean, well, I mean, maybe right here, there's, if I could find like a skinnier figure that is a scale figure that doesn't have a huge base, I'd be willing to put something there. You know, God forbid a bunny, because I caved on that. Here's the bunny. There it is. I caved. I saw this thing all over Reddit. It was too much for me to handle. I also bought the Shion. It's on pre-order. I was looking at Shion figures. There's only one that I was like, that's a little bit too lewd. The bunny figure wasn't quite as, and I was like, man, it's really big. It's gonna be impressive looking. We'll just go ahead and get it. I know some people have been talking about how the wings need to be potentially, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Supported, but I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. I really don't want to support them if possible. I'm hoping they just learn their lesson from the first figure. And the second one's a little bit better. Also, there's no like heat. Like this room's pretty cold all times of the year and everything like that. So, and there's no sunlight in here. Like there's the window. It's completely blocked off. You can see a little bit of sunlight coming in through the top, but that's about it. So I don't see any reason why those should sag. We got the big irons. We have this. I got her the other day. Nami's just chilling in here. I really do. I'm really working on the One Piece stuff. I've got some stuff on pre-order. God, could they please make a Portrait of Pirates Yamato already? That is the number one thing on my wish list right now. Yeah, I would say it's number one. I feel like Bond. Well, it's like tied for number one. I really want a Bondru scale figure too, but you know, I don't know if the shell tier was here or not, but I got the shell tier. It's all right. It's nothing special. It wasn't exactly an expensive figure though, so I'm pretty satisfied with it. I know some people, I saw some reviews saying it wasn't super great, but it also wasn't super expensive, so you know, it is what it is. The One Piece shelf, the majority of the stuff, outside of maybe the Boa Hancock, will probably eventually get out of this detolf here once the more expensive One Piece stuff starts showing up. I got this big Jotaro. For those of you who play Magic, I actually traded a Ragavan for that Jotaro. I don't know why I did that, but I did. So I've just got big JoJo figures as a shelf now. I don't know if anything more will come of it. It'll probably get moved. I don't know. It's there. There's the big Ishtar. This shelf hasn't changed. This shelf might change, so I'm thinking about moving this mash up here to make a Takashi Ray shelf. But I need something to replace the match first. There is a Salter that's at the local game store that I could buy, but I don't know if I want to spend 200 on it. But we'll see. We'll see. You know, it just depends. I definitely need another FGO figure to go there. I also can't get an FGO figure that has too obnoxious of a base, which is kind of annoying. Because a lot of the really nice FGO figures, like I kind of want to buy the Musashi, but the base is so obnoxious, I'm getting to the point where that's actually becoming an issue, is bases. Because I might have bought, like, a bunch of E-Stream figures. Anyway, I got the Roxy. I really want the Roxy that is the replica from the show. Even though it is what it is, but it is definitely a fun figure, in my opinion. These got booted down, finally. I'm trying to get these out of here. The FGO dual figures. I mean, they're all a mess up here right now for the ones I moved. The sad reality is I just can't get detolfs right now because IKEA is having stocking issues. So, until I can get some stuff to organize those, it's going to be hard to move them. That Megaman in the back there, that's... I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I tried to move it down here earlier today because I got the Darkness in today. Finally, I have the set. Finally. It took forever. But anyway, yeah, I'm thinking about putting the mash where that Megaman is in the back. Just because it's taller. It fits the theme. As for what I do with that one, I don't know. Maybe I sell it. Maybe I just move it. It might go up there. Who knows? Um, Senku got thrown in with the miscellaneous stuff. I still love everything on this shelf, but like, I don't know. It's such a weird shelf. Oh, actually, I don't love everything on that shelf. That Meliodas sucks dick. Um, Seven Deadly Sins was one of those mangas that I really enjoyed as it started out. I think it was coming off right after Fairy Tail started to get bad. Me reading it at least, but then like, I don't know, that manga just went really bad, and the anime didn't help it. So, but again, I keep figures like that because, I like to remember what my tastes were. It's nice to see that it's not much. It doesn't take up much room, and it tells me, hey, I really used to like Seven Deadly Sins. Same with Miku. I really used to like all the Vocaloid stuff when I first got into college. Um, here we go. Miscellaneous. I have the Princess Connect figure in there. I think I've mentioned this is like probably the most disappointing figure I ever got for the price. They should have. They were. I think they were too ambitious. This wind effect, it should have either come as one piece, or they should have made sure the hole was big enough and like just expect people to super glue it if it was too big. Because making it too small and too hard to get in just caused issues and caused breaks. Kantai collection shelf, again, another good example of it'll probably get moved down at some point, but I really do like this shelf, even though I haven't even looked at anything Kantai related in literal years. But we got this shelf, another miscellaneous shelf. We got Shinra down there. The slime stuff. It'll probably get eventually replaced by the more expensive stuff I'm getting. As I've gotten further in this hobby and as I've gotten further in my career, it's just more beneficial to. Well, I wouldn't say beneficial, but definitely leaning more towards the expensive figures with the big bases and stuff like that. Like I'm kind of at the point where Nendoroids are kind of they're kind of like Nendoroids and Papa Praise feel like prize figures now to me, and like even like I see $120 figures that used to be like, oh, that's a good deal, and now I'm kind of like, I'd rather get something more expensive. Anyway, I still absolutely love and adore this figure. I think this is probably one of the best deals I've ever gotten on a figure in terms of what I paid for it versus what the quality was. I probably paid about $250 for this, and I legit feel like this has the quality of an Eastream figure over here. So we got Bondru and Nichi. Bondru Nendoroid, a little disappointing with the light up thing. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be great, but it only, like on a new pair of batteries, it only lasts for like an hour. So we have the Shield Bro, he came in today. Miscellaneous stuff. We got the Raphtalia. We still have that flipped over because season 2, woo, I'm ready. Let's go. I'm happy for Hugh though. I really do like him as a person and an artist. But that being said, I don't think I'm even gonna bother watching the new season of Blackrock Shooter. But I don't know. Maybe we will for the memes. But that looks good. Love that figure. I know there's been a lot of drama around them recently. Is with the Albedo and some of the other figures. I know the Crystal Dress rims, a lot of them came broken. Mine didn't, thank goodness. Mine was pretty hard to put together. I do think this plastic isn't the best to be doing these elaborate, long pieces like this. But, when you get ones that aren't broken and stuff, they're really good. The figures I'm buying from them, I'm starting to pay more attention to be like, hey, is this going to be a figure that would break easy? I did end up getting the Rim and the Ram for the Neon City. I've had Rimuru on pre-order. I got the Megumin because I got it for super cheap with the Tokyo Taku Mode sale. So, I'm still not like put off by them. I know everybody's mad about the Albedo, but that was one bad figure. The rim, yeah, there were some broken rims, I heard. And that's I think they have toned it back because you could see a lot of their older figures have a lot of the crazy kooky effects, and a lot of the newer ones don't. I think they backed off after the Albedo. They realized that doing this is way too hard, and that, you know, the $400 price point, excuse me, the $400 price point was just not enough to get that detail correct. You know, I mean, it's very hard. You got to remember this is being shipped through potentially FedEx, DHL. People are throwing these packages. You know, the fact that some arrive broken isn't really a surprise. That's kind of a risk we take as figure collectors. I do agree that they should minimize the damage wherever they can. That's something they have to prepare for as, you know, a company. But, you know, I think that them backing off from this motif of them trying to do the crazy bullshit kooky effects is a good move on their part. We'll see how the future of the company goes. You know, I would just keep in mind when you're buying a figure, if the hair looks too good to be true, it probably is. You know, you see that a lot where a figure looks, the preview images look absolutely insane, and then, you know, you're like, how would they even ever do this on a figure? This is revolutionary. It comes out and it's really not that special. You know, so just keep that in mind, I guess. So, new addition here, I got this Rem scale figure. It is nothing special at all. It is honestly about the same quality as the Taito figures. It was a $140 figure, but I got it for $10 for the Tokyo Otaku Mode sale. So it just fits in kind of nicely. I mean, it's definitely a little bit better. I wouldn't say it's not. Like, the clothing's definitely good quality and everything, but it's nice. I'm glad I paid $10 for it. I probably wouldn't have paid the $140 or whatever it was retail for. But yeah. You know, I won this playing Weiss. I thought this was hilarious, and I just had to have it. The Mech Rem. I know I just complained. I'm trying to get rid of prize figures, but, you know, if one's actually funny like this, then yeah, okay, I'll buy it. You got me. You know, I always am a sucker for Rem. More Rem, but that's about it. Oh, I got these up here, more prints. I got Ram and Amelia in the Subaru. I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, that's about it. That's the update. Thanks for checking in. The next pre-orders I should get the Fubuki soon if it ever gets off delay. I should get Rimru's coming out soon. The One Piece stuff's coming out soon, January, February. So I'll probably make a update video in February or March. And it should be a pretty big update with some of the stuff I should be getting. You know, some of the stuff I bought at the Tokyo Otaku Mode sale. I'm not really in a rush to get anything, so I always pay for the slowest shipping because it's the cheapest. It's free if you spend $150 on Tokyo Otaku Mode. So I'm kind of like, yeah, you know, I can wait. You know, I know this Darkness literally took exactly 2 months to get here. But, you know, I'd rather wait, honestly. I don't need the figures in hand at the exact moment. So, you know, I know everybody's different about that, but I do feel like once you're at this point in the hobby, it's kind of like you don't mind waiting. You know, it's just another 2 months after you've been waiting a year for your figures. So, anyway, thank you all for watching. Some of my older videos have really gotten some steam, which I never really thought I would have a YouTube channel that have any kind of views on it. So, thank you for that. And I hope you guys enjoyed.